How to network when you've only ever worked in schools. When I left teaching, I had exactly 0 connections outside education. Not one. My entire professional network was other teachers, a few admin staff, and the guy who fixed the photocopier. And every piece of career advice I read said the same thing. Networking is everything. Most jobs are filled through connections. Brilliant, super helpful when your LinkedIn has 47 connections and they're all from your PGCE cohort. So I had to figure out networking from scratch as an introvert with no idea what I was doing. Teaching is professionally isolated in a way that most people don't understand. Your entire career can exist within one building. You see the same faces every day for years. Your professional development sessions are run by other teachers for teachers about teaching. Meanwhile, every other industry is out there mixing at conferences, switching companies, building connections across organizations. The networking advice online assumes you already have a base to build from. It tells you to leverage existing relationships, tap your professional network, reach out to former colleagues who've moved to other companies. What former colleagues? Sarah moved to another school. Mark's still in Year 7 geography. The deputy head retired to grow tomatoes. Teachers show up to industry events feeling like imposters. I'm just a teacher. I don't know anything about sales or marketing or product development. The cold reality is that most industries hire through connections. Someone knows someone who knows someone. The perfect job gets filled before it's even advertised. And teachers have been completely locked out of this system. You're not starting from 0, you're starting from a different kind of network. Every parent in your school works somewhere. That's hundreds of potential connections you've been politely ignoring for years. Think about it. You've got parents who are doctors, engineers, marketing managers, data analysts, project coordinators, graphic designers, accountants, HR directors. You already have a relationship with these people. They trust you with their kids. They trust you, full stop. Teachers have an underrated superpower in professional settings. People trust them immediately. The word teacher opens doors that junior consultant never would. When you tell someone you're a teacher looking to transition into their industry, their first instinct isn't to shut you down. It's to help. Networking isn't about collecting contacts like Pokemon cards. It's about having genuine conversations with people about work they find interesting. Teachers do this better than almost any profession. You've spent years getting teenage strangers to open up about complex topics. You've mastered the art of asking questions that actually get answered. You've been building relationships with resistant teenagers for years. A coffee chat with a stranger who actually wants to talk to you is nothing. Your LinkedIn profile currently says teacher at wherever primary school. Change it. Right now. Open LinkedIn and change your headline to something like educator exploring product management or former teacher transitioning to data analysis. You're not lying. You're positioning yourself as someone in motion, not someone stuck in a classroom forever. Start commenting on industry content. Find 3 people in your target role and follow their posts. Leave thoughtful comments, not teacher jokes, actual insights about their work. Send 5 connection requests per day to people in your target industry, not recruiters, actual humans doing the job you want. Don't pitch in the connection note. Just connect. Hi Sarah, I'm exploring a move into UX design and found your post about user research fascinating. Would love to connect. Half won't respond. That's fine. The ones who do are building your network one person at a time. The coffee chat is your secret weapon. 20 minutes. 1 question. No pressure. The message template that actually gets responses goes like this. Hi James. I'm a teacher exploring a transition into project management. I'd love to hear about your experience in the field. Would you have 20 minutes for a coffee chat sometime in the next few weeks? Happy to come to you. That's it. No life story, no desperate plea for help, just curiosity about their work. In the chat, ask what surprised them most about the role, what skills from their previous job translated well, what they wish they'd known before starting. Don't ask, can you get me a job? Don't ask who's hiring. Just learn about the actual work from someone who does it every day. Follow up with a thank you note. Within 24 hours, mention one specific thing they said that you found helpful. 3 months later, when you're actually applying for roles, you can reach out again. James, thanks again for the coffee chat earlier this year. I'm now actively applying for project management roles and wondered if you knew of any opportunities at your company or elsewhere. You're not a stranger anymore. You're someone they helped who took their advice seriously. Big networking events are overwhelming and often useless for career changes. You stand around holding a drink, collecting business cards from people you'll never see again. Instead, join 2 or 3 online communities in your target industry. Slack groups, Discord servers, LinkedIn groups, where people actually discuss work problems. Contribute genuine value. Your teaching perspective is genuinely interesting to most industries. You understand learning, behavior change, communication, project management, working with difficult stakeholders. Comment on posts. Share insights. Help solve problems. Over 3 months, you'll recognize names, people will recognize yours, and you'll know more people than 10 networking events would produce. Once you leave teaching, your background becomes a conversation starter, not a liability. People are fascinated by career changes. Everyone knows a teacher. Everyone has an opinion about education. Everyone wants to know why you left and what you're doing next. I taught Year 10 maths for 8 years. Now I'm moving into data analytics. It is infinitely more interesting than I've been in data for 3 years. Lean into the story. Own the transition. Use it to start conversations that actually go somewhere. Your teaching skills translate everywhere. You just need to learn how to talk about them in language other industries understand. Classroom management becomes stakeholder management. Lesson planning becomes project planning. Differentiated instruction becomes personalized customer experience. You're not starting from zero. You're starting from a position of trust, communication skills, and genuine curiosity about how other industries work. The network builds itself once you start having real conversations with real people about work that interests you. Send 3 LinkedIn connection requests to people in the industry you're interested in this week. Not recruiters, actual humans doing the job you want. In the connection note, write 1 sentence about who you are and 1 question about their work. If even one of them responds, you've started building your network outside education. It only grows from there. Most teachers think they need to have it all figured out before they start networking. You don't. You just need to be genuinely curious about what other people do all day. The connections follow the curiosity. Find out more at Teach Yourself Out.